Hello, my friend, and welcome back to another episode of Empire Secrets. I'm your host, Mariana Henninger. There is something that 9 times out of 10 will come up when I'm talking to folks about what I do, about brand videos, about the Brand Video Accelerator, and the doors are opening up very soon on April 22nd. And there's a lot of folks I talk to. I mean, I don't know about everyone, but there's definitely a resounding theme that comes up when people understand what a brand video is, right? The idea that you can create an instant connection with someone, a cold audience coming into your world, maybe downloading your lead magnet. Oh my gosh, I've had so many people recently downloading my lead magnet and emailing me and saying, this is working. Like it worked on me. I feel connected to you. I feel seen. I feel heard. I feel like you're speaking my language. I got a literal email from someone saying I'd promised myself that I would not buy any more programs this year. I'm fully focused, only buying things that align. And, I don't know what his goals were, but it's possible that the Brand Video Accelerator does align with his goals. If his goals are to sell more and sell more quickly and more easily, the Brand Video Accelerator aligns with those goals. So he wrote me and he said, hello, Mariana, or the lovely person of the team who's reading this, hereby officially declaring your way of communication or your funnel pulled me in, not just your offer, your energy, your rhythm, your story structure. It pulled me in, not just your offer, your energy, your rhythm, your story structure. You got me all in. I promised myself full focus this year. I'm launching my podcast. I'm launching my circle, my membership. No more programs this year unless they align directly with my focus. No more digital dust. No more buying hope or wisdom, parking it in my digital someday vault. But hey, here I am, tempted by your communication, but by how you make me feel, by how you make me feel seen, that's rare. So yes, I'm curious. And to be honest, I'm studying you, yada, yada. He goes on a little bit and he's like, I want to know more. Tell me about the next step. This is somebody who had just downloaded a training of mine that he had not watched yet, I don't believe. And he watched my brain video, which comes right next. It's in my training and it comes in a welcome sequence that gets triggered right after. This is not the first time this happens. This happens to me on a regular basis where people watch my brand video and they reply a genuine heartfelt email being like, this stuck with me. Just the other day, I had gotten a different coach writing me. And despite the fact that so many people hear about how the brand video works and they believe in it and they want it, a lot of times I hear this thing that is, I hate how I look on video. I really don't feel comfortable. I don't feel like I'm natural on video. A lot of people have, they do it because as an entrepreneur, you have to do hard things. You have to get past it and you have to get it done. But they don't enjoy it and they don't like how they come out on video. It can make it easier for you to show up and to actually do the work. And that is to know that it's not about you. It's not about how you look. You're not a model. You're a teacher. This is quoting a friend of mine, Kim Ritberg. And it really is about getting your message across. It's not about how you look. It's about how you make people feel. And what I wanted to confess today is that when I sat down to record my own brand video, I did not like the process. It was not a walk in the park for me. It was a struggle bus. I have been filming people's stories for over 20 years. And yet when I got in front of the camera myself, did not like it. I really was like, oh my gosh, this is what I've been putting people through for years. But the beauty of the brand video is that it's one and done. You have to choose your hard, right? You have showing up every day on social media, posting all the time, being visible, like wearing all the hats in your business just to try to stay visible, just to try not to be forgotten or ignored in the mix in all of the messages. That is hard. And to me, investing the energy to make something that's not a McDonald's meal, it is a chef prepared, delicious, full of nutrients, full of flavor meal. That's what a brand video does. And on top of that, once you have created this brand video, it works for you 24/7, round the clock in so many different places of your funnel. The other week, I think it was last week, I taught this bonus workshop that was all about the ninja places where you can use your brand video, over 25 different ways, completely different ways to leverage your brand video for conversions, for landing pitches, for success in your business, to grease the wheels of all of the stuff that you're doing, all the systems that you have in place, all the messaging. Your brand video greases those wheels because it creates a lot more impact with every single touch point, with every single message that you have. And so being held back because you don't think you look amazing on video, oh my gosh, you are doing your business such a disservice. You deserve to not be fighting for visibility scraps. You deserve to have a place of your own, to be in a category all by yourself, because what you do might not be different, but why you do it is, and who you are is definitely different. So, a couple other things that people hesitate when they think about making a brand video is like, am I going to look cheesy? Am I going to know what to say? Am I going to know what my story is? And this is my entire business. My entire business is this program that helps you know exactly what to say, how to say it. It helps you bring it to life with emotional visuals, not B-roll. It guides you step by step in how to do this. And the reason I have the Brand Video Accelerator as a container is so that you can have other eyes on your brand video, so that you're not working in silo mode, that you're not, in a room by yourself trying to get this done, trying to see if this resonates. You can test this out and you can get feedback and you can get guidance to do it right. And one of the things that I remember from Casey, who is a brand video client of mine, was that this was something she was afraid of also. She was like, I know I have a story. I know that I can connect with people, but I have no idea like how to not make it look bad. And I think that's a really valid concern. Like, this is our brand, right? We don't want it to look cheesy. We don't want it to look cheap or DIY. We want it to look professional. We want it to look amazing, right? And you might be wondering, like, how the heck do I do this on my phone? I have been teaching this for over 20 years. I've been teaching people how to film beautifully on small devices for over 20 years. I know exactly how to teach you how to do this so that your visuals can be outstanding and they can be captivating and amazing and really work to bring people in, to draw people in. Your brand video takes work because it's not just something that you throw together and lives in your feed for 5 minutes and maybe somebody sees it. This is a piece that's going to live in so many strategic places and actually move the needle for you. So it has to be done intentionally. It has to be done with love. And, there is a certain amount of work and effort that goes into it for a reason, because that's how you make it powerful. When I worked on my Emmy-winning short documentary, it took months and months of work. And I started with a 40-minute doc that went down to a 10-minute documentary. And that's the one that won. But when I trimmed everything off and I just kept the real stuff that was gut punching, that was really moving the needle for that story, that's what made it a winner. And so I want to challenge this entire thinking in our industry around making things faster and more efficient. And listen, I get it. I don't want to sound like I'm contrarian to that. I obviously believe in AI tools. I believe in making our work easier. I pay for certain tools because it makes my work easier, because it gets me away from my laptop faster, right? I outsource work a lot. I don't want to be in front of my computer 24/7. I don't want to be at work the entire, as much as I love what I do, I don't want my entire life to revolve around work. So I absolutely believe in efficiency and in tools and in how can I get this done faster and still have the same effect. Stripping down a lot of the 10x is easier than 2x idea and concept is around, am I doing all of these things because I've always done them? Are they actually necessary in my business? But anyway, so we have this idea that everything needs to be faster in order for us to work less. Right? Everything needs to be quicker at a snap of a button. You press a button and AI creates the video for you, and AI tells you your story for you, and AI creates your post for you and writes your email for you. Like, there's something to be said about that, right? However, that also means that there's way more content out there, which means that it's way harder to stand out. There's something to be said about the effort and the love that you pour into one video once that gets used over and over and over again. I'm not talking about pouring effort into a video that you use once and you hope the algorithm will keep it somewhere. Like at some point, somebody will watch this again. This is the most used piece of video you will ever create. It will also give you the most ROI, the biggest bang for your buck. Yes, you'll spend some time working on it, but choose your hard, my friend. To me, it's much harder to fight to stay visible. It's much harder to fight to be remembered. I much prefer to have worked on my brand video, and no, it was not easy for me either, even though I know my own formula, I know my frameworks, I know how to do it. It still wasn't easy for me, and it still like required me challenging myself. But now it's done. And now it does the work for me of bringing people into my inbox and into my DMs saying, this worked on me. Like, I get it and I like you. And how can we work together? Bam, boom, every day and twice on Sundays. Like, yes, that's exactly what I want. Love seeing how my brand video works. My brand video increased my last launch revenue by 600%. The only difference that I had a bit of a messaging tweak, but aside from that, my brand video was really the biggest reason why this launch worked so much better than previous launches. When I launched my brand video and people could see it and they could see what it felt, they could actually feel it for themselves. And that's what I think the biggest selling point of the brand video is. Because when you watch somebody else's brand video, you get it. You understand how this works because you feel it for them. So even if you're not their ideal client, you can feel how this would move somebody to connect with that person and how they become the person that you think of for that service, for that problem that they solve. So I just want to challenge you. If you are thinking, okay, I can get past how I look on camera. Okay, I get the value. I get how this works. I get how, you have a client that had her response rate to her welcome sequence triple. People were not only watching her brand video, but clicking through, but responding to that email, sharing their own stories. It's incredible. Like cold audiences who've just joined her world. Is it the most urgent thing to do right now? And that's what I want to challenge you on. I think time is something that we can't buy, obviously. And like I said, we're always trying to find faster ways to get those same results. A brand video is the thing that's going to give you your time back. It is the investment that you're making right now in your business that will 100% give you your time back. It will give you the ROI of faster conversions. That's what it's built to do. It's built to give you faster conversions so that you don't have to spend so much time or effort. And even if you're not spending the time or effort, you're feeling guilty that you're not spending your time and effort on social media, on showing up, on creating all the content, on trying to be visible in all the places, on signing up for the bundles, on getting people onto your email list. You still have to do that. You should still show up. However, each time that you do show up, the impact is so much greater. And so this entire episode is centered around questioning how faster means better. Does it really mean better? Does it really mean that you can get results at a cheaper rate? And is that the best thing for your business? The last thing I'll say is this. Working on a brand video means that you have a forever asset in your business, having worked at it once, right? So this is especially great for people who don't love to show up all the time or who don't have the time to show up all the time, who want their marketing to go further. The marketing that they're working on right now, you want a bigger bang for your buck for that time that you're spending. This is the way to accelerate your results, is to have an asset where people feel like they already know you. And so it's front loading the work so that you can enjoy faster results for years to come. Because unless you change your offer, unless you, not even that, you can change your offer. Unless you change the people who you're speaking to in a big way, you can use your brand video for years to come. The biggest ROI of any video you create. And so I want to just challenge you that looking perfect on camera is not your job as an entrepreneur. Oh my, if you're watching this video, I got a haircut not too long ago. I don't love it, but I'm showing up anyway. It's okay. It's not about my haircut. I know it's going to grow out. I know it'll look fine later, But this is really to think about what you're in business to do. Can you have an asset that people watch and listen to and feel like they know you immediately? If yes, if this is what you want, a brand video is what you need. I'm opening doors for the Brand Video Accelerator on April 22nd. I have a really sweet deal that I am offering folks who are ready to go, who are ready to say yes. I will not be offering this once doors open on April 22nd. So if you want more details on how you can save money and get a really sweet bonus by saying yes and getting access to the program right away, then let me know. You can reach out to me on Instagram with the word sweet. I'm at Brand Magnetic, or you can email me hello@brandmagnetic.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having a fantastic week. I hope you are crushing it. And I will see you on the next episode of Empire Secrets. Bye for now.